one was the best, so I don't know. People have their own opinions and such, but I think I'll get it eventually, but I'm just more hyped for Nintendo games at E3 this year, and Xbox with Halo, which actually the Halo Wars 2 beta is next week, which should be fun because I suck at Halo Wars because I'm not a what's it called? I'm not a I don't even know what kind of game, a strategy nerd. Like people online that play Halo Wars, like just know what they're like nerds. They just play the game 100%. They like know rush strategies and like what beats what, what's a it's oh man, that's a community I can't get into. I love Halo, but Halo Wars has like the worst people in it, guaranteed. I want to see the customization options. I don't want to say I hated Halo Wars, but it definitely was not my favorite. Stuck in my... Ooh, what the fuck? Cromorax. Don't stop the beat. Alright, whatever. We're done. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to say I hated Halo Wars. I would just say it's a game that I wouldn't be able to, like, fully invest my time into because it's just not for me. I'm not a... Like I said, I'm not a huge nerd that wants to, like, study everything and just... no. Ugh. What games do I want at E3? I want Dead Space 4. I want Mass Effect, whatever the fuck the number is gonna be. I don't think they're doing Mass Effect 4. I know it's not with Shepard or any of those guys. It's with, new people. I want Halo 6. Oh. Okay. I love Gage from Borderlands so much. Halo 2 and Halo 3. Oh, well, aren't you a, what's it called? A hipster. I swear to God, like, all hipsters are straight up, Halo 2, Halo 3 are the best. It's kind of funny, but, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about you being, a hipster. Not kidding about hipsters actually saying that, though, because they really do say that. Not to offend people, I mean, Halo 3 was great, and Halo 2 is great, but I wouldn't say they were my favorites. I'd say Halo 5 actually has a really big place in my heart right now. But Halo 1 was my favorite by far because it's the game that basically got me into shooters. Plus, I was such a young age when I played it, and it was like, oh my god, the flutter's scary. and now I look back at that like, what the hell? Actually, another game. What the hell, their armor now? I knew the enemies got like a buff, but Jesus Christ. They got like armor and stuff now? It's an executioner instead of a marauder now. And the bandits are now marauders. That's interesting. That wasn't smart, my dude. Okay, like I was saying before I like got distracted, Halo, or no, Brute Force was an original game for the Xbox One. Or, not the Xbox One, I am so flustered right now. It's because I'm tired. Brute Force was originally for the Xbox, like the very first Xbox, and that game was very good. It was a third person, it was really weird, like honestly playing it when I was a kid, it was like so cool, because like the graphics were awesome, the maps were awesome, the guns and characters were awesome. I was like, dude, this game is just so badass, and I always grew up wanting a second one, and I didn't accidentally look it up, but I looked it up, and they said that they had canceled the second one, and it made me really sad because Brute Force is like my favorite game in the world. But that game got me into like third-person shooters. Halo got me into first-person shooters, and second-person shooters don't exist. But I think it'd be cool if they existed, because you're playing a shooter from someone else's point of view. That'd be like really weird. Like, hey, can you look at me? I'm trying to shoot here. What is another? Okay, Gears of War was another game that got me into third-person shooters because I played the first Gears of War when I was like nine, I believe, somewhere around there. And I remember that game scared the crap out of me because there was so much blood and the curl were terrifying. It was something else. I love how they want me to buy a shield when these all suck. What's the cheapest one? This one? Alright, now we're selling all this stuff. Jesus. Oh man. I feel like people are gonna watch this on YouTube thinking I honestly hate Halo 2 and Halo 3 and it's gonna be funny. Because I don't. I really do. I love all the Halo games because, like, even in the end, like, the worst Halo games are the best Halos. Well, I mean, they're not the best Halos, but they're still a Halo game. And all Halo games, I would honestly say all Halo games rate at least a 7 out of 10. Which is pretty high for a game series that has, like, over 7 games. They have 5 main series, like 3 off series, or 3 side series. They have like remakes of the first 3 games. They have a lot of stuff actually, and I would say most, like every single one of those is at least a 7 out of 10. Which a lot of games can't say that, like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty. Oh man. I wonder when Call of Duty is gonna finally realize that they need to stop going into the future. It's really hurting them. Dude. Alright, we're doing this. Death Trap, you're gonna become a savage. I love Death Trap so much. He's like my babe. My cat just knocked something down. Don't know what it was, but she knocked something down. She's so crazy. I don't know what her problem is. It's like if I'm not paying attention to her, she's just strip on everything. Oh, God. Mom's gonna come in here in about like an hour, guaranteed. And she's gonna be like, Anthony, why aren't you asleep? Oh my god. It's 5:30 in the morning. I hated CoD whenever they made Ghost. See, okay, here's the thing about Ghost, in my opinion. I feel like Ghost was just trash-talked by so many people, especially in FaZe. A lot of the FaZe guys, like FaZe, Rain, Apex, like the big guys, they talked down Ghost so much, and their fan base, which, like, at the time was a bunch of, like, probably, I'd like to say their fan base was, like, under the age of, like, 14 or 13, where, like, if someone says something, and, like, they look up to that person, they'll, like, do it. So when they trash-talked Ghost, they immediately hated Ghost. I honestly didn't think Ghost was a bad game. I just think people didn't, like, give it a chance. Like, they're like, oh, all this hate about it, I'm gonna hate on it, too. Which, I mean, I don't want to, like, be that guy that's like, oh, I love COD Ghost, I love it. Because I don't love it. I mean, I just think it's a good game. And I'll give, like, credit where it's due. I think Extinction was kind of fun. But, I wouldn't say it was my favorite COD by far, no. I would just say that, it gets a lot of unnecessary hate. That's what I would say about it. I think the worst COD was Advanced Warfare. And Black Ops 3. I'll honestly say Black Ops 3 was one of my most hated CODs. Because I liked it at first, and then when all the microtransactions and stuff happened with the game, and then, like, the dab and all that stuff, I was like, okay, COD, you're trying, like, too much here. He resists fire. What? I did not see that, right? Because he should not be. It's better than AW and Black Ops 3. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ghost was better than both of those because it was on the ground, which everyone wants on the ground. And honestly, like I was saying, like, it actually had some pretty cool game types in it. Like, it had Extinction, it had that one, it had Search and Rescue, it had Blitz. I honestly love playing Blitz. For the competitive scene, it was also fun too. I remember always watching the comp because I think actually Ghost comp is what got me into comp, because I didn't watch Black Ops 2 COD comp when it came out. I used to always watch Ghost. And basically off Ghost, I started playing it a lot more. I actually liked it. I remember my uncle wasn't too big of a fan of it, and all my friends weren't too big of a fan of it. And I don't know, I was always just the one to stick up for it, because I just didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, and, like, that's another thing. The exosuits, like, I get that they want to, like, integrate something future-wise into the games, but they're, not doing, like, I don't want to be that guy, but Halo does, like, that's their job. I don't want to say exosuits are Halo's job because Halo doesn't do exosuits. They just do like Spartans and they have abilities and everything. They do it so much better because that's what like you're expected of Halo. Halo's like a futuristic shooter. Like these people are super soldiers and you'd expect them to be like flying across the map or having thrusters or like whatever the hell they're doing. But COD is more like when you think of COD, you think of shooting. Like you just think of shooting, you think of helicopters, think of all that stuff. But it's like COD just strayed away from that. And now whenever someone like says COD around me, I think of exosuits, I think of stupid Rex. It's like, oh, I said Rex because I play too much Halo. Stupid kill streaks, and it's just like, what happened? Like, see, the only reason why I pre-ordered the new COD game, which I actually took my money back from it, because I realized how stupid I was for even pre-ordering it. I was only hyped for COD 4, because COD 4 on the ground, they're not going to mess that up, hopefully. But then I was just like, dude, do I even want to spend this money just to get COD 4 remastered? And then I like thought to myself, I was like, no, I don't even want to spend this money to get it, because I feel like I'm just not going to play it as much as I'd play other games, aka Pokemon, because Pokemon's coming out, and I love Pokemon, so. Do you know what game I'm still waiting on? I don't even think it's going to happen anymore. Remember StarNet Eclipse? I don't know if you remember that game, but it was supposed to be made by FaZe. Like, it was made for FaZe. They were, like, all in the community, like, oh my god. We're making a game specifically for, like, snipers and trick shotters and COD community players. And we're gonna, like, base off, like, the FaZe fan base. And it never happened. All these people are like donating money for it, and it never happened. Shay Central, yes, this is on Xbox One. Dude, it feels so smooth on the Xbox One, like, honestly. I wouldn't, like, comparing this game to the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3, you can feel the smoothness, and then the graphics aren't even, like, they actually look a lot better, in my opinion. But, I was saying about that starting an Eclipse game, like they had a bunch of support on it, and a lot of people are donating money for it, and it just never happened. It's like, what happened? So many things. That's why I stopped following most of the COD community. The only people I really follow still is like Moonsy, Jev, Jinx, Prizzy occasionally, and like Tensor and Kiwis. Besides that, I don't really do the COD community anymore. I just follow whoever. The cat's attacking the bed. What the hell? I'm gonna grab the laser pointer and mess with her. Hey, hey, look at this. You see the laser? Get away from the bed. Yep, there she goes. She's away from the bed now. Lol. Dude, I love Moonsy. Yeah, I love Moonsy too. Such a great guy. I don't even remember why he followed me. I just like randomly looked at my Twitter and it said Moonsy followed me and I was like, what? Because I wasn't following him at the time, but he followed me and I was like, oh, that's cool. Guess I'm a cool kid because Moonsy decided to follow me without like any. I didn't like his video or anything like that. He just randomly did. And he was like, hey, what's up? Oh, I follow Altace too. Altace is pretty cool. Okay, Claptrap, me and you against the world. Let's go. Let's sell all these, because I don't use these. Come on, Claptrap. Oh, I wish I gave you the fur, because you would have a mohawk, instead of Hammerlock's stupid hat. Rip. Listen, Flint. You're not gonna do shit to